What is up, gang? Did a brief one here before I jumped back into the Third Thursday Book Club, which is The Once and Future King by T.H. White, I believe. Anyway, so it's The Sword in the Stone. So I'm working on that. It's a 33-hour book, so it's going to take me a hot minute. I'll probably even miss the deadline for Ben Shapiro and them on the third Thursday of April, because there's no way I'm going to bang this out. But in the meantime, obviously, like I did the other night, I finished 12 Seconds to the Dark, which was like a 4.5 hour book, and I just finished an hour and 23-minute book. It's kind of like a summary of The Rape of Nanking, which I plan to read as well. I think I have that in here. But Derek Pua, the author, pretty much describes part of like the Japanese experiments. The book is called Unit 731, and essentially it describes the general in charge of Unit 731. He calls it Unit 731, the Forgotten Asian Auschwitz. And so essentially he did a lot of research on the Japanese Imperial Army and their crimes, experimenting with chemical warfare, experimenting with contagions, infecting populations of Chinese soldiers, some of their own soldiers, but mostly they were attacking the Chinese with some of this stuff. They would bury, they tried to cover it up, so they buried drums of this stuff all over the place. People came across it. Years later, got infected, died. There was containers full of mustard gas, just sealed under the earth. They would operate on Chinese soldiers while they were still alive, make notes and run their experiments, harvesting organs while patients were still alive, marking down their notes, doing impact studies on live subjects, and then testing them. It's for an hour and 23 minutes. It's kind of a brutal book, but it's not as brutal, I'm sure, as The Rape of Nanking and some of the other books on the topic. It just shows you what mankind can do in its raw, unchecked ability. So it's good. It's a good listen. It's an hour and 23 minutes. I mean, what do you have to lose? So you're getting a thumb from me. So I'd go for it. It was a quick read. And it's more perspective. Every book you gain in your library, in your head, develops you as a human being. And obviously some books you have to take with a grain of salt. But at least you've heard them, and you can hear other people's sides of things, their opposition to a topic, their wisdom and knowledge on a topic. You might not agree with where they're coming from or how they got there, but you can pick up some pearls of wisdom, or at least see their side of things. So a little bit better, gives you perspective. So just wanted to do this book review real quick, and we'll catch you guys next time. Trying to pick some more controversial stuff for you guys, and we will catch you on the flip-flop.